I just think that the failure of the supercommittee to come to an agreement is just a damning indictment of Washington's inability to govern this country. It'll have lots of effects. I don't know that any of the cuts that they talked about will come to fruition for a while. They're supposed to take place a year from now. Congress has plenty of time to change things, but creating jobs is certainly one of the most important responsibilities of any elected official. And right now in Washington, they just don't seem to get that. I mean, this is just not good for this country. Keep in mind, the supercommittee hasn't even met as a full committee over the past 3.5 weeks. Here it is. The markets are coming apart. People have lost their jobs. They can't find work. And in 3.5 weeks, they couldn't even bother to sit down together. What kind of government is that? Now, I don't know how you'd reach an agreement if you don't sit down at a table and talk to each other. And I think it's a failure. People say, who do you blame? The blame is both sides of the aisle and both ends of Pennsylvania Avenue. The other end of Pennsylvania Avenue, it's the chief executive's job to bring people together and to provide leadership in difficult situations. I don't see that happening, and the failure of the committee will mean that thousands of jobs that would have been created will just go without being created, and thousands of men and women who would have gotten back to work will remain unemployed. The biggest single threat to our economy is not Europe's instability or China's monetary policy or anything else. It is this partisan paralysis and political cowardness that I think is defining Washington, and we just cannot afford to have that continue. This is a disaster for this country and an embarrassment if there ever was one.